Welcome back, good people. It's about time we take this airplane on a flight, and today we're going to go from Savannah, Georgia, all the way down to Wright Army Airfield in Hinesville, Georgia, and I'll take you along the entire way. I've trimmed some of the video for quiet spots, but for the most part, everything is here, so feel free to skip around to where you want to see. Let me know what you think of the video. I'll be doing more of this style in the future, and here we go.
Savannah clearance, Arrow November 56086 with a VFR request.
Arrow 56086, go ahead.
086, we've got information November. We'd like to depart the area VFR towards Wright Army Airfield at or below 3000, 56086.
56086, maintain VFR at or below 3000 until advised. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 3426 for Wright Army Airfield.
Okay, we'll maintain VFR at or below 3000 until advised on departure frequency 120.4, squawking 3426, 56086.
56086, read back correct, contact ground, you're in taxi.
Push your ground now, thanks. Savannah ground, Piper Arrow November 56086, currently at the FedEx airplane in Signature, ready for a taxi VFR departure.
Arrow 56086, Savannah ground, runway 1 via Bravo, and the wind is at 9005. You okay with that?
1 via Bravo, yep, that sounds fine for the winds. The windsock looks pretty good, 56086.
Hey, ground, Delta 3168, we're pushing off of gate 11.
Delta 3168, push your discretion, advisory taxi November.
Okay, we're taxiing out.
3168, we'll let you know.
Quick flight to Wright Army Airfield. That's Midcoast Regional.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so what we'll do
Yeah,
down here at the end is a little run up.
Okay.
Via the checklist. I'm just gonna focus on taxiing the airplane. Okay, we're at runway 1. Windsock's pretty dead. Looks like it's supporting the decision to go to runway 1. We've got one other person taxiing down here, so we'll have a little bit of a hold. Gonna hold right here. We're gonna switch over to our checklist. And this is gonna be a ground check. Parking brake is set. Mixture is gonna go full rich. Fuel pump is coming on. Propeller is full increase. Throttle's gonna come up to 2000 RPM, and one thing that's not in the checklist, but we're going to do this, is hold the brakes. Make sure that the airplane's not moving. Make sure we're nice and safe. Okay, magneto check. Here goes the left magneto. That's a smooth and small drop, about 50 RPM. Right magneto, smooth and small, same. Back to both. Very good. We're going to check oil temperature is in the green, oil pressure is in the green. Amps are charging. Propeller, let's exercise that. I saw manifold pressure drop, oil pressure dropped. One more time. I got no oil on the windscreen. RPM recovers to 2000. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and check alternate air. Let's open that. Engine's running well. Close that. Same. Pretty good. Electronic fuel pump is coming off. Fuel pressure is still in the green. Throttle, we're going to go ahead and retard. I don't get any stumbling. I should have done here, switch it over to tower, which is 125,975. There we go.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff, experimental 32 Mike.
November 0 Mike Tango, contact departure, good day.
Departure, good day, November Mike Tango.
Savannah Tower. Piper November 56086 is holding short runway 1, ready for VFR departure. Okay, let's see what we can do here while we're waiting. Got our departure frequency in the box. Let's get ATIS for right tuned up. We can always do something while the airplane's just hanging out. 475-118-475, that's right. And then our
56086, tower wind 1704, fly runway, heading runway, crest runway, we'll make a right turn heading 120, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Okay, right turn 120, cleared for takeoff, runway 1, 56086. Okay, you've been cleared for takeoff.
It's a pretty sweet looking airplane, contact departure, good.
Departure, thanks again for all that.
Alright, let's do a check. Battery masters on, alternators on, flight instruments are correct, fuel is on the left side. Trim is just aft of neutral. Let's close the windows. Fuel pump on. Landing light is on. Seat is locked into place. I see runway 1, and we're cleared to go. There will be a right turn out. 120 after takeoff. Okay, engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed is indicating at 2,700 RPM. Alright, there's 60 mile an hour, 70, 80. Let's just let her tell us when she's ready to fly. And there we go. Got a nice positive climb rate. And out of usable runway, so gear is going to come up. I keep my hand right there until, yep, I see 3 greens go out. Gets nice and smooth. Let's start our climb. Go ahead and start that right turn. Shallow right turn.
Server 086, contact departure. Have a good flight.
Switch it to departure, 56086. Good climb rate. Switching over to departure.
Cherokee 54 Tango, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 2,900 climbings at Lance. Endeavor 5178, turn right heading 265, vector to the 5.
A little warm in here right now, but that's okay.
Gulfstream 0 Mike Tango, turn left right J Ross, contact Jacksonville Center 132.92, have a good flight.
Savannah departure, Arrow November 56086, just off Savannah, 120 heading assigned.
November 786 Zulu off, I got Wright Army Airfield at your 1 o'clock and 4 miles, Savannah at your 12 o'clock and 11
Here's
miles.
1,000 feet up, engine still feels good, oil pressure seems good.
786 Zulu off, you're cleared for the visual approach runway 1, contact tower 125.97, good day.
Clear for the visual runway 1 and contact the tower 12597.
And fuel pump's coming off.
56086, Savannah departure, your radar contact, maintain VFR, turn right heading 160.
Right, 160, 56086.
541 Juliet Echo, contact Jacksonville Center 1.
Landing light's coming off. You can tell this guy's really busy, so nice short calls. Camera decided to lay back
Turn left heading 210.
on itself.
Lance 2 Mike Zulu, VFR altitude, your discretion, I'll have you on course here shortly. Cessna 5 Juliet radar surface terminated, squawk 1200, frequency change approved. Cessna 5 Juliet radar service is terminated, squawk 1200, frequency change approved.
Alright, climb checklist, gear is up, climb power is now set. We're going to come back to 2,500 RPM, very nice. Electric fuel pump is off, landing light is off.
Cherokee 54 Tango, Savannah's at your 11 o'clock and 7 miles. Cherokee 54 Tango, just pointing out the field for you, 11 o'clock and 5 miles. Cherokee 54 Tango, enter left base for runway 10, contact tower 125.97.
Alright, so we're going to cruise here 2,500 feet.
Cessna 8 Kilo Alpha, expect the visual approach runway 15 left at right, advise new information, Juliet, turn right heading 260.
We'd like to request the RNAV 33 right circle 15 and then back out for the 6 left. 8 Kilo.
Unable at this time due to traffic and staffing.
Roger, can we cancel IFR 8 Kilo Alpha? We'll shoot ourselves.
Cessna 8 Kilo Alpha, just confirm you're canceling IFR.
Cancel IFR 8 Kilo Alpha.
Cessna 8 Kilo Alpha, IFR cancellation is received, squawk 1200, frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200, frequency change approved 8 Kilo Alpha.
I'm going to pull it back to a more conservative cruise setting. And departure Arrow 56086, looking for on course to right.
5686, resume on navigation on course.
Oh, navigation to right, 56086, thanks.
178, turn 10 degrees right, descend and maintain 2000.
Yeah, I think he forgot about us, but that's okay.
769, contact.
He's busy.
125.12, they'll get you the rest of the way home.
Gotta pull it back to 2100 RPM.
33 Mike Zulu, contact Jacksonville Center.
Bit of a smoother ride.
Good flight.
05 Alpha through Echo active. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet. Wright Army Airfield, information Juliet. Weather at 1955 Zulu. Wind 200 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,500. Few clouds at 19,000. Temperature 33. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2987. Pressure altitude plus 93. Density altitude plus 2490. Runway 15 left in use. Expect visual approach.
086, just be advised, restricted airspace 3005, hot in all quadrants, and you can expect a left downwind for runway 15 left.
Okay, expecting a left downwind for 15 left, 56086. We'll stay clear of those restricted areas. Okay, so tons of restricted areas around right. You're using 15 left. Listen to the ATIS again.
987, pressure altitude plus 903, density altitude plus 2490. Runway 15 left in use. Expect visual approach. UAS operations in effect within right surface area. Restricted area 3005 Alpha through Echo active. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Information Juliet at right. I think this heading will just keep us out of trouble. We're going to end up going through a MOA.
Turn left direct small.
No restricted areas. It'll be off to our right. We'll fly right over Richmond Hill. The angle of the camera.
I want to confirm you are remaining clear of restricted airspace R3005.
Savannah, this is range clear of R335, heading direct to Clarksville, and then going from there.
There's another reminder that you gave to another person flying in the right. Okay, so we're cruising along. We're below 3,000 feet, so just going to keep the mixture full rich. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good.
Langston, Evan, and then moving from there, so I'll be outside 3005.
Endeavor 5178, turn left heading 190, and the turn's going to be 10 o'clock and 7 miles.
Now we're coming up in a little bit is Richmond Hill, and we're going to try to avoid all of those restricted areas. Lots of military activity in this area, but if you know what you're looking for, you can stay well clear. ...124 knots over the ground at 65% power. Not too shabby.
Wright Army Airfield, information Juliet. Weather at 1955 Zulu. Wind 200 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,500. Few clouds at 19,000. Temperature 33. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2987. Pressure altitude plus 93. Density altitude plus 2490. Runway 15 left in use.
15 left.
Visual approach.
That matches with what we were expecting, 15 left. So let's see. There's a NOTAM that's effective for 15 left, but let's see. See what they're gonna give us. Snap, snap. I think we've got right in sight. I'll call him up and let him know.
202, center approach, center altimeter 2991. 560-2 advised you of information. Juliet at Wright, expect visual to runway 15 left. For 56086, confirm you have Juliet and Wright in sight at your 1 o'clock and 10 miles.
From 56086, we've got Juliet and we have Wright in sight.
56086, Roger, enter left downwind for runway 15 left, contact Wright Tower 126.25, good day.
Okay, we'll enter the downwind for 15 left and switch over to tower 56086. Thanks for your help. There it is. Wright Tower, Piper Arrow 56086 is about 10 miles out for a full stop, runway 15. We're setting up for a left entry.
Piper Arrow 56086, Wright Tower, roger. Continue inbound, report a 3-mile base, runway 15 left.
Okay, we'll report a 3-mile base for 15 left. If I didn't check in with it, we've got Juliet 56086. Okay, so he wants us to check in and report a 3-mile base leg. We'll start a nice gentle descent here. Switch over to my checklist. Alright, we're burning off the left tank, which is plenty full at this point. Seat backs are erect, that's fine. Seat belts are tight. Electric fuel pump is coming on, landing light is coming on, mixture is still full rich. We'll try to get down to traffic pattern altitude, which is 1,000 feet. There's 2,000 feet. And now we're 137 knots over the ground in this shallow descent. Don't need a whole bunch of speed entering an airport environment, so I'm going to slowly start bringing the power out so we can work some energy out, give us time to think, process what's going on.
Wright Tower is at the 738 Kilo Alpha.
Cessna 738 Kilo Alpha, Wright Tower.
So we're approximately 10 miles to the south on a practice approach for 33 right. Information, Julia, requesting to circle to 15. 738 Kilo Alpha.
Cessna 738 Kilo Alpha, roger. Report your circle south of the field. Or correction, report your circle east of the field for a left base runway 15 left. Have traffic approaching Wright Tower. Being reporting a 3-mile base, 5 miles from the field right now is a Piper Arrow at 1,500 feet for traffic sight.
That's
okay. We'll be looking for that traffic and we'll report left circle for 15 right. 15 left, excuse me, 738 Kilo Alpha.
Right, we're below 150. I'm going to bring the gear down. Hand stays on that gear knob until I see 3 greens. There we are, 3 greens. The airplane's going to start slowing down, so feed in a little bit of power. Coming down the traffic pattern altitude nicely. Alright, let's do a little sanity check. The gear is down, red, green, and blue. Blue to go on final.
086, runway 15 left, check wheels down, wind 160 at 4, clear to land.
Okay, runway 15 left, cleared to land, 56086. Okay, there's our landing clearance at traffic pattern altitude. And so now what we're going to do is just maneuver as we need to make a nice safe landing.
South 738 Kilo Alpha, Wright Tower.
Just giving you guys a heads up, we plan on doing a touch and go, and then departing to the south, grabbing the RNAV 6 left back in for another touch and go 8 Kilo Alpha.
November 738 Kilo Alpha, roger. And make your circle east of the field prior to the approach in or runway 33 right for a left base runway 15 left.
Circle east of the field prior to the approach in.
Okay, we got the runway in sight. Looks nice and long, nice and clear. Exactly where we thought it would be. Start configuring for landing with the flaps. Let's wait until we get to flap speed. Not get lazy on our feet. There's the end of the runway. We'll go first notch of flaps. We're in the white arc. Very good. Got a nice shallow descent coming. Trying to give ourselves a little bit of space from the runway to make some decisions. Alright, gonna turn left to base. Stay above my safety speed at 100 knots. Stay coordinated in the turn. Standard rate turn is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go flaps 2. Alright, let's do another secondary check for turn final now. Reds, greens, gear is down. The gear is down. Alright, there's our lineup for final. Alright, short final, we're gonna go full in on the prop, get ready for a go around. Coming down nicely. Got tons of energy, there's 100 mile an hour, 90 knots. The gear's still down. There we are. Just gonna let it roll to the end. See that landing Cessna just breaking off for his circle. I'll leave everything configured. I haven't touched the brakes. Don't wear out the brakes.
Piper Arrow 086, exit runway 15 left at Bravo, taxiing to the FBO this frequency.
Okay, we'll exit here at Bravo, taxi to the FBO via, with you, 56086.
Yeah, Tower 738 Kilo Alpha, entering left traffic for 15 right.
Alright, we're gonna get on the
738
brakes.
Kilo Alpha, roger, runway 15 left, check wheels down, wind 160 at 5.
I like that little reminder, check wheels
Yeah,
down.
and 15 right, 738 Kilo Alpha.
Probably doesn't apply to a Cessna 172, but I like that reminder, especially flying this airplane.
Thanks for sticking around. We made it all the way down to Wright Army Airfield, or Midcoast Regional Airport, and now we get to do even more airplane things. This evening actually ended up being even more exciting than the video that you just saw, so here's a little hint of what we got into. If you stuck around to the end of this video, thank you so much. I'm going to be back soon with more videos from around the Savannah area and more projects, including other things that needed to be done on the Piper Arrow and other things I've got up my sleeve. See you here again soon. Well, that was pretty fun. We'll head back to Savannah before it gets too dark.